Good morning. My name is Akash. I'm a medical student in Odisha National Medical University. I'm a fourth year medical student there, and there are a lot of things that are happening in recent times. That is, majority of our hospitals are filled, and we are not having any doctors to support the patients who are going through atrocities right now. And there are certain claims that have been done recently through an interview in a Manorama channel. That is one of the things that is hurting most of us. Like, we certainly, in this situation, we should not say any of these things, but rather it is like we are asking for support. We are not asking for any kind of support. Majority of our seniors, there is nothing that I am getting from this video. If I do this video, if I do not do this video, there is nothing that I'm going to gain from it, because basically I'm just a fourth year student and I'll take 2 more years to be a complete doctor and come back to this country. But rather, this video is made for our seniors who have like put in a lot of effort, hundreds of hours, thousands of hours in hospitals. They are trying their level best, they are clearing their examinations and everything, and they are coming back to our country, and this is how we are getting treated in our own country. That is the one thing that is making us feel terrible. Majority of the students who are studying abroad are not people who are not educated. They do not have any standard, but rather those students who have cleared NEET examination and also are having pass and good marks in their classes respectively. There is nothing to be said about these students who are going abroad. Majority of the students who are going abroad are not able to afford seats in India, which is a clear fact, which is a clear truth that is happening in our country. Basically, even I got offered seats for 60 lakh rupees in many of the colleges, which I would not want to take names of. In these colleges, offer me medical seats if I could provide them with 60 lakh rupees and like remaining 12 lakh rupees per annum fees. But I couldn't afford these kind of things. That is why I left this country, not because I wanted, but because I did not have any other choice to pursue my dream, and I went to this college, and I do not regret any part of it. Being an Indian, I feel like we all have the responsibility to help our society. We all have the responsibility to take care of our society. That is why I'm making this video. We all are basically educated people. We are not fools. We obviously have the capability to become good doctors in the future, but the opportunities that is lacking in our country. That is why we had to flee our own country, our own motherland, which we respect a lot. Once we reach there, we are being taught every basics of medicine. It is not that we are not getting any kind of training at all. We are taught every basics of medicine. We are trained in gynecology, pathology, surgical, name it, whatever it is, we are being trained in that. And if you are speaking about the practical training, and if you are speaking about the patients who are attending the hospitals, that is one thing that we do not have. I'm not saying we do not have at all. We have a very few number of patients who are attending the hospitals, maybe 100 when compared to thousands of patients who are attending in our country. But if you are calculating the quality of education by the number of patients who are coming to the hospital, I don't think so it is a valid reason to do so. Because the number of patients who are coming into a hospital, maybe thousands or 2000s or 5000 people, it doesn't symbolize how good of a medical system we are having, but lack of doctors and lack of proper functioning hospitals. Because if 10,000 people are coming to a hospital, it does not symbolize how great a country is, but rather how poorly the medical system is going on right now. To improve the situation, we have to do something drastic. And to do something drastic, I am appealing to many of the authorities to whom it may be concerned, to at least give the opportunity for foreign medical graduates to do their work in this field, who have passed, who have been here for many years, who are the residential people of their own states, who know very well about their states, very well about the people, who have empathy and passion towards this field. Please do give them a chance. We are not uneducated people. Our universities come under WHO affiliated universities. They are WHO affiliated universities, including our universities which are listed in MCI websites. We are rigorously screened so that we could pursue our dream in other countries through our marks, through NEET qualifications, through other things. Now the NMC bill has passed, in which we have only 2 years to qualify this examination, which is not at all fair, which is not at all proper. but still we want to help our country, we want to help our nation so that it can become better, and we hope that you give us an opportunity. This video is not going to give any opportunity for me as such. It is only going to give opportunities for the deserving people in our state who are already past examination, who have already cleared their, who have already have a degree in their hand, which is recognized by multiple countries throughout the world. Our universities rank one of the best universities globally, so which means that we also deserve a chance in the state. Please do help us if you have the ability. This is a help, this is a mutual help that is going to lead to a better future. In fact, there are multiple doctors, talented doctors, who are recommending this kind of suggestion. For example, Devi Shetty, who is one of the best cardiosurgeons, whose hospital chain does 14% of the surgeries in every cardiological department in India. He suggests that taking at least 20,000 of the brightest students who are FMGs, to accept them into the system and to give them the opportunity to serve the nation. In amidst the clash of these many problems in our country, amongst the problems that are developing right now, like for a nearly possibility of a third wave, we need people to help. We need human beings who can help, who are trained. So please do not put an ego in your minds or whatever it is, and please don't stop these people from working in our hospitals. Whatever it is, they are ready to do it for free of cost. Nothing they are asking. Only thing is they just want help. That's it. I don't know if this video reaches anyone or if anyone listens to this, but I felt like this is my responsibility, and that's why I shared it. That's it, I guess. And also, there is one more thing. We are not asking to cancel the examination or to just make us doctors immediately as we come from other countries, but rather we are saying the examination is fine, but for the time being, immediately, right now, the situation is not good for an examination or whatsoever it is. It cannot be done, but we are having a workforce. Rather than giving them these kind of no use at all, to use the population that we are having right now to at least make a difference in some aspect, to give them a chance, let them do their 1 year thing, and then when they attend the examination, give them at least 30 or 20% of grace mark. That is going to do a whole lot of things to change our medical system. I don't know why I have to pay 60-70 lakhs to just to pursue my dream to become for becoming a doctor. I don't know why the 70 lakh rupees is needed, why this 80 lakh rupees is needed just as donations. After that, 15 lakh rupees I have to pay monthly, like yearly, for these kind of admissions. I don't know why this much of an amount is required. There are hundreds of countries who are teaching medicine. Some of them are teaching for free. Some of them are teaching for like half the cost of what it is being said in our country. I'm not blaming our medical system. Our medical system is one of the best. That is why we are able to deal effectively in this kind of a situation. But that doesn't mean our students, the same students whom you have brought up in your education system, are once they go abroad, they do not become foreigners or refugees in our country. They do become this. They are still our citizens. They are still our citizens. We are not afraid of exams. We are okay with writing examinations. The only thing is that we need a fair and simple examination that is judging us fairly. Why should we have an additional paper when there is already two papers which is already discussed, one nation, one examination? Then what kind of an exam do you want us to be prepared for? This is not a quality check. This is more like you should not enter our country because you left our country for 6 years. Now you don't belong to our country at all. This kind of an attitude must change. And doctors must realize that experience is the key thing that helps a doctor become what he is. Take any university, take any country, let it be in India, let it be outside. A person who is passing 5th year or 5.5 years of his MBBS in India, or 6 years in 6 years in other countries, does not mean that he is the best doctor ever. He cannot just go into a surgical room and do surgeries. The only thing that means is that he has a basic degree. Now he needs experience. And experience can only be gained if they get opportunity. And opportunity is one thing that is really important in our country right now, and we can give it. We are a huge country. We have huge budgets. We are paying taxes like huge taxes, we are having a lot of infrastructure, we are lacking a lot of doctors, we are lacking a lot of nurses, and we can provide them with this experience. And if we start today, if we would have started in the beginning itself when the COVID started, I am damn sure this would not have been the case. At least now, if we don't start, tomorrow the cases will get more worse, and there is no chance that we can do anything about it. So take things seriously right now. Give them opportunity. They'll be experienced by the time third wave hits us, and by that time we can save a lot of patients. And that is one thing that I wanted to say. And the other thing is, like, same way in US, Canada, UK, nowhere there is thousands of patients visiting the hospital in the same day. That doesn't mean the doctors who are working in UK, USA, or Canada are like anyway less efficient than the doctors who are in India. In fact, they are considered one of the best doctors. Why? Because their infrastructure is good, because their education system is good, everything is good. Every single country that we are studying is like miles ahead of technology. They are having immense amount of technologies. They are like they are more developed countries basically in majority of the countries which we are studying. So just give the experience to the children and they'll do wonders. And that is the only thing that I have to say now. If you think that we can't participate in these things, please don't let us go outside. Please don't just stop us. Just say that you should not go pursue your dreams. Just stop. It is not meant for you. You should not do MBBS. It is not meant for people who can't afford it. Just say it directly. Rather than putting these restrictions one upon the other, it is better to just say that you should not pursue your dream. You are not meant to be a doctor. That is more than enough. I feel so.